that is, no idea at the time as well, when this whole issue of the border, the dust-up with the Mexicans is alive and well. Vicente Fox, the former president of Mexico, dropping the F-bomb twice against Donald Trump and his musings that the Mexicans would happily build a wall along the U.S.-Mexican border. Something tells me that Mr. Fox does not think that would be the case. We've got Sheriff Paul Babeu with us right now. Sheriff, this has now hit the crazy zone here, and I'm just wondering what you make of where we're going.
Well, I think we need a sheriff to come in between these guys to separate them, right?
Yeah, man, oh man. But obviously, the candidates were calling out Trump last night on, well, what are you going to do with this wall that presumably the Mexicans will pay? And is that your solution for our illegal immigration mess? So they were demanding specifics.
Right.
They appeared to rattle him, but he rattled them back too, to be fair. I'm just wondering what has happened to this issue.
Well, it's front and center where it needs to be because President Obama has literally failed to protect our country and to enforce the laws. And that's why people across this country are so flippin' angry, including me, because they've been releasing actual murderers and rapists, all these things that Donald Trump's been saying. It's not all of the illegals, but that smaller portion makes up a large number, 67,000, 90,000 in the last couple of years alone. And when you release these violent criminals from other countries back into our communities, bad things are going to continue to happen. And so what we need to do at the border is not just build this wall or this fence, and which I've actually physically done with my soldiers when I was in the Army National Guard, is we don't need 2,000 miles of border fence. We need 700 miles, and you use it double barrier fencing. Why do we need the 700
miles? The other 1,300 is accounted for with brush and natural geographic divisions that would make it tough to cross.
And as a combat engineer, I'm the terrain expert that advise the military. And what you do is you have these barriers interlocking with natural terrain features like mountains, rough terrain. And where you
to be fair to Donald Trump, he was mentioning this. Now, others, to be fair as well, were mentioning it. He just added a megaphone to it. But
absolutely.
Obviously, they were criticizing what I think Senator Rubio said was oversimplified solution to this problem. And they went on to sort of rat-tat-tat, particularly Rubio, a lot of simplified solutions to this, essentially saying that he's all talk, all bluster, talks in circles, blah, blah, blah. What did you make of that?
You know what? Finally, we have a leader who's going to stand up and say, we're going to put America first for once, and everything from trade, the imbalances, to our foreign policy when it comes to dealing with Iran and the enemies of America. And how about the border? How about we're going to put America first? And this is where I tell you, people in my state, and I hear it everywhere, are screaming, finally, we have a leader who's puts America first for once.
All right. We shall see. Sheriff, thank you very, very much. Again, for those who are just tuning in, we're waiting here for